There is something you're telling yourself consistently on a repeatable basis that is keeping you feeling the way you are, making what you're making, looking the way you look. And I can speak on this with certainty and no longer just vague promises of a good future, because in the last 30 days, I've been able to close a little over $21,000 worth of coaching, helping people from literally 3 different countries all over the world now, dealing with self-sabotage. And I want to tell you today how you can do it, so that way you can maybe be the next story, right? So what I'm going to talk about is how easy it is to fuck up your whole life, progress, results, state, feelings, everything, solely based on a limiting belief that you hold and predominantly repeat to yourself in agreement. Now, I'm going for a little walk through my town here, but a perfect example is when you want to start something that you've never done before. That's usually an uncomfortable process. And it oftentimes comes with many limiting beliefs, not just one. But sometimes all it takes is one good one. An example of this would be if you're somebody who says content is super hard, or I'm too old to make content, or I'm too young to make content, or nobody listens to me, or everybody's already doing it, so it's oversaturated, like whatever the bullshit is. There's literally children making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month with regularity. There's old people doing it. There's people who've never done content before. There's people who've done content for a long time. Like, it's just a limiting belief. However, until you know for that, like a fact, that it's a limiting belief, you'll fuck around and believe that shit, right? Like, you'll go your whole life telling yourself these fucked up things, like, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then what happens when you tell yourself that shit? When you start to repeat these negative things that are in your life, these limiting beliefs, when you repeat that shit, predominantly, you are going to, without a doubt, in my brain, no questions asked, you're going to believe it. You're not only going to believe it, but you're going to get proof from the rest of the universe that what you're saying about yourself is the truth. And that's fucked up, because this is the reason why. When you look at your life, when things have gone well, when things have went the way you wanted them, when you leveled up, when you got the result, what happened? It started with you saying, I can do it, I should do it. Or you took the limiting belief of fear, lack, ungratitude, whatever you want to call it, and you decided to say, fuck all that, I'm going to show up anyway. And from what I know, from coaching thousands of people, working on business, speaking to millionaires, they all have the same problem early on. And that problem is the things that they have in between these ears are fucked up. Like, look at this, guys. You guys see all these different people I've walked past? I almost didn't record this video. And from what I'm guessing, and what I know about how the world works, it'll probably be one of the most watched ones I have. Because that's how these limiting beliefs work, or these fear walls work. That if you guys have not seen the fear wall video, go watch it next. But the truth is, these little, tiny, seemingly harmless thoughts can absolutely uproot everything you're doing. And you know what's the craziest part? Is there's somebody right now with all the same excuses you have, the exact same story, in a town with about the same amount of opportunity, with equal or greater than haters, with more setback, with less intelligence, with less ability, less charisma, and they got everything you want. And something I got from my mentor today was, The things that you're afraid of happening when you become successful or when you change, those things, they don't have to exist. They only exist now because you aren't good enough and haven't learned the skills to bring that to reality. Now, before you get all upset and say, boo-hoo, this guy just said I'm not good enough, he's supposed to be Mr. Positivity, what I'm telling you is that it's skills you need to acquire. The biggest parts of my business that have allowed it to scale from 0 to 20K per month in less than a year, the biggest mover, seriously, was not the funnel or the ads or even the content that I'm putting out. None of that. The biggest mover was that I began to seriously, and I mean dead serious, believe that I am the person that already has these things, that already is that guy. And I can recognize areas in my life where reality needs to catch up, or where my personal development hasn't quite met that level. I can see that. However, when I started to really do this deep inner work, and I started to make it the number one priority in my business, not the sales calls, not what I look like, as you guys can see from my crazy ass dreads and appearance, I focused primarily on making my feeling state match the level of success I wanted. And almost, it felt overnight when I made that change. Things started to go my way. So if you've been watching and you're hearing me out of breath from this long ass walk I've taken on, I want to bring this to a point so that you can take this video and change your life. If you want to start a business, you have an idea, you have like this thing that you want to bring to the world, fucking do it. For 2 reasons. Number 1, because you'll be bad at it, but because you actually want to do it, and because it's genuine and authentic to who you are. That's why you just thought of it just now. You'll have fun even though you suck. Even though it may not work out the way you planned it. Even though it may take a few months. And number 2, the reason you should do it is because the person you will become in pursuit of chasing that goal, dream, wish, business, creation, YouTube channel, that's the person of yourself you really want to be. And I'll leave you guys with one more kind of warning, something I kind of carry with me. And that's the worst fate imaginable, I think, would be getting to the end of your life, which for all we know could be tomorrow, and realizing that there was this entire other version of yourself that you really could have been. Like, seriously, I've wanted to quit. Like, I know you guys see the title. Maybe you've been following, you've been seeing the success for a while, but I have wanted to quit so many times. And now I'm serving people all over the world. And I can't help but think, if I had quit when it was tough, if I had gave up when I had no results, or when I didn't really know what I was doing, or when I made terrible business decisions and lost tens of thousands of dollars in my brick and mortar location, when I first time making $22,000 through my brick and mortar location, actually only profited like $4,000 because I was hiring out all my shifts, didn't have a company ethic, didn't save for a rainy day. Like, these are all things I made mistakes. And at any point in time, had I chose to hold the limiting belief that because of these results and these mistakes and the things that I've done, that means that I am not able to have a successful life in any shape or form, or that I have to go back to working a job, or that there's no way out, or that the economy is the reason that I'm broke, or that my friends and family, or that, yeah, it must be nice for them because it's easy for them. Like, whatever the bullshit is you say, it's bullshit. And I know sometimes our bullshit feels super real. When debt collectors are calling, when the mortgage is due, when the wife is angry, when the kids are not doing well, it feels real. And it feels like this is a true thing in your life. These limiting beliefs mask themselves to believe and to have you believe that they are real. But I'm here to tell you, it's just a lie. It's just a wall. And that wall is there to see how much faith you have in your own ability to create your destiny and reality. Because without it, you will do nothing. And the people who do know that that works will continue to let you serve out their dreams. But you can rise up and become the person of your dreams. You can have the relationship of your dreams. You can have the health of your dreams. You can have anything. And it's not just some whimsidaisical promise. This is the truth. It's literally been proven on here on YouTube, my client testimonial. So I hope you guys take this video. And if right now you're kind of thinking like, damn, maybe I am overthinking things. Maybe I do need to make this change. Maybe this business is a good idea. Maybe I should actually market. Maybe I should pay a couple $100 so I can learn how to make thousands, right? Whatever you're thinking, I encourage you to move forward and to take action despite of fear and to take action without judgment. It's your story. You might as well write it. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one to release your self-limiting beliefs or fear walls, you can book a call below. It does cost, it's not free, but it'll be the best investment you ever made, because if this is something you've been dealing with for a long time, it's not a nice to have thing that we make this change. It's a need to have, because people are waiting on you. People are depending on you. And most importantly, the best version of yourself is screaming to let them out, or her out, or they out, whatever. Peace, love, and prosperity, guys. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you on the next one.